Yeah, apparently there's a cat litter shortage.
What?
I don't know.
Must be a big spill somewhere.
My mom has like been looking everywhere to find cat litter, so she checks Target on the daily and is like, "There's 3 in stock. I gotta go get them." She came back, dude. It's 3 40-pound containers, and then bought some for my dad. Like 3 more 20-pound containers. Apparently, like cat food is the supply chain, I guess, is terrible. So you can't find cat food anywhere either.
When COVID hit, everyone got cats.
Yeah, everyone got cats and started crying. Well, you did this on your birthday. Oh, actually, I didn't see you at all yesterday in Madison. How was that?
It was better than I thought it was going to be honest.
Really?
It was a long day.
Yeah, when'd you get up there?
1.
1?
And then we went to some... It starts with an E, I think.
Equinox.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we were there, and it was weird because I felt like the old guy.
You were. I felt like the old guy, too.
We, like, walked into this apartment, and I looked at everybody, I'm like, that girl's got to be 13. And that it was just weird. And, like, me and Josh's dad were talking about it. I'm like, he's like, I was like, I feel like the old guy. And
Yeah.
he's like, well, how the fuck do you think I feel? You know? And we were laughing, but it was fun.
I'm legit old, yeah.
There was a lot of parents and stuff there. So it was good, but I don't know. It wasn't like how we used to do it because we were walking down there, and I'm like, oh, I remember, like, kind of walking down the street once.
Yeah.
Like, by myself after, like where your old apartment was.
Yeah.
Where we slept on the floor and played with the sound bar.
Oh, God, yeah, you were over on Spring Street. Yeah, that was, it was
where we
cool.
parked.
That was the first time I'd been back in 2 years. This music's got to go up big time. First time I've been back in, like, 2 years. And it was kind of cool when you get, like, 5-6 miles out of this town. I'm like, I know exactly where I am.
Yeah.
It's very nostalgic for me.
I was lost.
Obviously.
I had no clue where I was.
But, dude, so much walking. Like, because we did tailgate. I didn't tailgate in college. Like, we
Yeah.
just went to the bars, and
Yeah.
then some people went to the game. I usually worked during all the games. And so we were down by the stadium, walked back up towards you once before you texted me saying give
yeah.
Josh location. So I had walked back all the way, like, I think it's like 1.5 miles, 2 miles, it feels like.
Yeah.
My feet are killing me today. I don't wear good shoes ever.
Did you guys go out after the game?
Yeah. So I wasn't sure. I was either going to sober up completely during the game, which I did, because I mean it's blasphemy that you don't sell beer at a Wisconsin football game.
I know, but that's why everyone gets so like
Trash beforehand. Yeah.
You're like shit hammered before the game even starts. You're lucky to even make it there, and then when you get there, you're like coming down from it. You're like, I just want to go to sleep.
Thank God that game went by so fast. Everyone just ran the ball. Those two teams.
Mm-hmm.
It was so boring, but like it wasn't boring. It was still a fun game to be at. But
Yeah, like fourth quarter, we were sitting there, and I'm like getting kind of cold. I'm like,
yeah, liquor
let's get the
blankets
fuck
wearing
outta
off.
here.
Yeah.
And then they wanted to stay for the fifth quarter or whatever. Like
Never
when the band
have I
plays.
stayed for that. I barely stayed for the fourth
I didn't
quarter.
even know it was
usually.
a thing.
I didn't either until my sophomore year.
I left. I did not stay for the fifth quarter.
Did you guys go home afterwards?
Yeah, because
Fuck
we
that.
had Luke.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot.
So it sucked because, my parents came to let him out at 6. That's why I texted you, because I was like, well, if Michael's around, maybe he can let him out quick.
Yeah.
And then my parents ended up letting him out at 6. But we left at like 12:30, so then he got let out and fed at 6, and then we got home at like 1:30.
Shit,
And then he was a
fun.
freaking bat out of hell because he was so excited to see us. I'm like half awake, and he's running circles around the house. He's biting me and shit.
That's tough having a dog, especially after that. Yeah, I wasn't. We ended up going out, and that's when I felt like. I mean, I still had fun. You just stay in your group of people who you came with.
Yeah.
I think when you go back and visit, so we had a ton of fun. Someone got kicked out of the bar, legit. I swear to God.
Did you go to the W?
For one drink, yeah, just to say hi,
Yeah.
and then I had a snorkel and I bounced.
It was big.
That was uncomfortable as fuck. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like going in there, I'm like, this feels weird. And they're like, do you know anyone that works here? It's been 3 years
Yeah.
since I've been there. No, I know the manager and the owner.
Because now everyone's, I don't know. You're like,
I still didn't pay for anything.
because now like what the freshmen would have been.
Yeah,
like, seniors
Yeah,
or
and we're
graduated
not
by now,
hired.
or-
No freshmen, I think, were really working at the time when I was there. But yeah, I still didn't pay for anything, which is nice. I skipped a line, which was great.
that's cool.
So, but we walked into the hub. It's one of like the big apartments there, and to see our buddy's little brother was having they're having a pregame there before their pregame tailgate at their frat house. It's insane. But I walked in, I go, this is different. Like, you're like, you think people are looking at you because you know you're looking at everyone else like, I am way older than all of you.
Yeah.
Not really way older. It's like 2-3 years, but you feel so
But
removed
still,
from this.
Yeah.
And I'm like, they know. You just have this feeling like they know we got to go.
Well, this guy, so we were at one of the apartments, didn't know this guy. I'm taking a picture with Mrs. Krieger, I think. It's some guy comes, puts his arm around me, and I'm like, kind of doing one of these, and he kind of looks at me. And I
bring this mic just a little closer to you.
And
No, you're good.
I had made a comment to him, like, as soon as I saw him, I was like, fuck, I thought I was the old one at the party. And he's like, what did you just say? And I was like, oh, God, here it comes. And I was like, I thought I was the old one. Like, and then I was, like, trying to be nice. And I'm like, I'm 26, and I thought I was, whatever. And he was like, oh, my God. He's like, I'm 40 years old. And I'm like, no clue who the guy was.
Just put his arm around you? Where was this?
It was at someone's apartment there.
Oh. Were you visiting which of the Kriegers is there?
Jillian. Yeah. But she's in a sorority, so she
She's
stays in the sorority house.
Yeah.
But
fuck that.
We were were at 2 apartments where her friends live, but their parents were there, so it was
might
nice
have been like a parents' weekend thing. I don't think it was a parents' weekend.
They're going up for parents' weekend, and Joss is going too. Because they're running the marathon there, or whatever, half marathon.
What's the obsession with people running marathons all of a sudden?
I don't know. I don't even want to fucking drive a marathon.
Golf Cup, yeah. If I look at the drive, it's 26 miles. What is that, like 45 minutes probably?
I'd be like, yeah, I'll stay home.
Exactly.
Let alone run it.
And if you're going to do one, don't do a half marathon.
Yeah.
Don't half-ass it. I hate the 13.1 stickers on the back.
I want to get one of the 0.0s.
I can't see you putting bumper stickers on the back of your truck.
Not now.
No.
On my old one, I had a couple. Not bumper stickers, but on my back window.
Where did you wrap? Was it 2 trucks ago or 1 truck ago you put it around a pole?
It wasn't a pole. It was a wall.
It was a wall?
It was a wall. It was the freaking center line on the freeway. That's the one I totaled.
I thought about one of the. What's with the one in the parking lot?
Oh yeah, the one that I totaled, I hit a pole in that one.
How many trucks have you had?
This is my third.
Jesus.
But the one went through hell. My first truck.
Clifford?
Yeah, because that one I crashed. I hit a pole, being an idiot, and then the next one, I cut the grass in my parents' house.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, I'll just leave. I can leave it on the road overnight. Not a big deal. It's like Sunday night.
Oh, I think I remember someone
So then I go to bed. My phone's ringing at like 3 in the morning. I'm like, okay, what the fuck is this? So I think it's like an Amber Alert or some shit. I'm not paying attention. I look at it. It's a random phone number. I'm like, what in the fuck? So I answer it because I'm pissed. I'm like, hello? And hi, this is the Franklin Police Department. I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ. I'm like, what? They're like, we need you to come outside. Someone is under your truck. And I'm like, what? What do you mean someone's under my truck? So I can see like the blue lights as I'm coming outside. I go outside, and this car, I was parked on the road, and he came and hit me on the back side of my truck, and you could see on the top of his car where my wheel went. He drove under the back side of my car and came out on the side. Opened the whole side of his car like a tuna can. It was insane. And then the guy's dad, this kid's dad is there. The cop told me right when I walked inside, like, yeah, the kid was texting. Because I was like, what the fuck happened?
Yeah.
And the kid, like,
because it's parked on the sidewalk.
Yeah,
basically.
He called his dad and was like, well, there was, he was texting or whatever. And I'm like, okay, well,
that's not an excuse.
And then his dad starts coming at me and yelling at me. He's like, you shouldn't have parked right here. He's like, you're not, this street isn't well lit. You know better that you shouldn't have parked here. And I'm like, you can fuck right off, buddy. And I like walked back with my phone. I'm like recording where my truck is parked, where the street lights are, and all this stuff. Because I was like, this guy's going to freaking try to take me to court or some stuff. And the cop was just like laughing at him, and he was screaming. And I'm like, get out of here. And I go into my garage because the cop was like, yeah, we'll get somebody to clean this up. I was like, oh, don't worry about it. I go into the garage. I get a broom, and I handed it to the dad, and I said, here you go.
Right.
I said, but I was like, I'll be right here when you're done so I can get my broom back. He was not happy. And they lived in our neighborhood, too.
Really? I love that that's just a quick reversal. Like, this is your fault. What came of that, though? Like, anything?
So it sucked because my truck was in the shop for like 3 months.
I remember that.
Like,
yeah.
it was terrible. So I had a rental car, and they wanted to switch out my rental car while I was in Florida. So the rental car company calls me, hey, you need to bring it here today so that we can switch it out because you're putting too many miles on it. I'm like, well, it's sitting in my driveway. Feel free to go and get it because I'm not even home. And they're like, well, no, you got to bring it here.
Like, if you
Sorry.
want, go get it.
They're like, well, then we're going to cancel it. I'm like, go ahead, fucking cancel it. I'm not paying for it. I don't give a shit. So it sat in my driveway until I got home. And then I called them, and I'm like, hey, I'm home now. I can bring your car. And they're like, oh, thank God. Like freaking out. I'm like, I'm not even driving the thing.
Yeah.
So I drive
literally
it there.
no miles went on it.
Yeah, exactly. So I drive it there. And then I was like, yeah, whoever I was talking to was a total prick.
Yeah.
And they ended up upgrading me and gave me like a nicer vehicle to drive, which was only for like another month, but still.
That's so nice.
Yeah. Then I got my truck back. The front wheel fell off of it on my way home and ripped the brake line. Everything. It was terrible. So then I fixed all that in the winter at my parents' driveway. And then like 2 weeks later, I totaled it on the freeway.
The amount of mechanic work that was done in your parents' garage
Too much.
when we were growing up, I mean, you could have started a shop.
Probably.
The amount. I'm trying to think this while you're telling me. What was the car that you had that when we were both working at CFG and it just never stopped? Like, we put it into the neighbor's yard. We ran through a few stop signs going to work.
Oh, my first car ever. That was the Ford
Was it?
Explorer
Yeah,
Sport
I was
Track.
gonna say
It
that
was
was
truck, that little red truck. And I was like, let's try to drift this thing or whatever. And I put it into 4-wheel drive. And you're like, that is not a good idea.
No.
And I'm like, meh. So I give it a little bit of gas, and it just turned sideways while we're coming down that hill. Oh, fuck, oh, fuck, oh, fuck. What did the sign say again? Right
It
where we
said
stopped?
slow.
Oh, yeah.
You literally like, let's drift. 4-wheel drive. I go, I think that's going to make it worse. You made, I swear to God, one turn. And we were in this person's yard.
Yeah.
And we stopped, I think, from me to the mic away from a sign that were for like slow children.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm
shit.
like, yep, right here. That's
You
us.
You just reversed it out. And we
Like,
drove.
Holy fuck.
I think we were leaving the neighborhood too. We
Remember-
weren't even coming back.
Do you remember in my old truck, the one that I destroyed, we would go and rip through Whitnall Park when it was like snowstorms and try to find people to pull out?
Oh, yeah.
That was fun.
Do that. Dude, I put. Remember, what was it? The Milwaukee County Sports Complex where we played lacrosse.
Mm-hmm.
That before they had, I think they redid the whole parking lot, and they put all the lights in and stuff like that. It was just empty. We used to take our cars and just e-brake the shit out of it and see how many donuts we could do.
Mm-hmm.
That was fun. That's so bad for our cars, though.
Oh my god, it's not good at all. I'm a way better driver now.
My
That
cars.
was back when I was just like ready to fuck around and like screw it. And
Yeah,
then now,
I mean, you were buying cars left and right too. How many boats do you have now?
none. No,
None?
one. I just bought another one like a month ago.
Really?
I sold my salmon boat and bought like a 14-foot flat bottom, like a duck boat type thing. Just so if I want to go, I can go and take the dog or whatever. And
Your dog's gonna love that.
he loves being in it. It's
Really?
in my backyard, and he'll like jump into the boat and sit there.
It's in your backyard now?
Yeah, I pushed it back there.
Oh.
It's really light.
I guess I didn't go in the backyard last time I was there.
It's like all
Last
the way
weekend.
in the back corner. But yeah, so I got that now. But
Have you figured out what you're gonna do with those trees?
No.
No?
Cut them down, but I don't know how.
You're legally not allowed to, right?
Cut them down?
Yeah, because of
Yeah.
the power lines?
No, I am.
Oh, you are?
Well, I would have to be really careful.
No shit.
Yeah,
You take
that's
out the
about it.
neighborhood.
That's about it.
Um,
I could do it. It's whether I want to do it.
It's
and
got to be
risk it.
precise, though, because one way is the house, the other way is the neighborhood, and then you have this little, like, gap I think you have to pull every tree.
That's how the other two were.
Yeah.
3, and it was sketchy.
You pulled out 3 already?
I did 3, yeah.
Really? Shit.
2 of them, one of them, I was up on the top of a 20-foot ladder with a chainsaw in one arm and I didn't tie myself off or anything. So I'm like hugging the tree with one arm and had a chainsaw like this, and I'm just trying to get it. Josh was on the ground pulling on a rope. I'm like, oh
like if I let go of this, you're dead.
I'm like, pull as hard as you can. So she starts pulling, and I stop because she's pulling, and the blade got pinched. So I'm like, fuck. So I get the chainsaw. I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna cut the front end of it, but I need you to pull, and I'll tell you when. And she's like, okay. So I start chainsaw up. I start cutting. I'm not thinking about saying the word when or pull.
Yeah.
So I didn't tell her. So the thing cracks, falls towards me, and hits the power line that goes into my backyard, and like rolled off the side of the power line and hit the ground. And I was on the ladder, and I kind of like looked down at Joss, and she's like, one of those, and I'm like, we're good. We're good.
We never talk about this.
I was like, we peeked into the neighbors' windows down the street and stuff. We're like, all right, yep, power's still on. We're good. We're good.
This is a weird thought I have. I think maybe I want to say multiple times a year, but do you know? And I will. It'll never leave my head. But I vividly remember almost killing you once in your garage doing. You were working on your car, and I didn't understand how the jack worked. Basically, it's the first. I'm not a car guy at all, and you're like, just let it down slowly, and I just cranked the thing, and I think I missed your face by maybe an inch. You're like, holy shit. Just cranked back. I'm like, I don't think I've touched one of those since, but that freaks me out. Like, I think about that maybe once a month.
Dude,
that I almost killed you.
I had a near miss. I was at my parents' house by myself, my parents' rental place when they were renting between houses. So I called them. I'm like, hey, can I go do my brakes in your garage? Because I was living in my apartment. And they're like, yeah, go ahead. They weren't home. Like, I think they were like on a trip or something. But I back into their driveway, and my truck was high up at the time. It was lifted more than the one I have now. And I had to stack like 4x4s on the jack, and then jack up the front of the truck, and then go under there and put the jack stands under. And I get the first jack stand like on, and then I'm like in the front, like about to put the other jack stand, and then I hear the wood start to crack, and I'm like, oh my god. So I like start to like back out from under the car, because I'm like on all fours, like reaching under.
Yeah.
And as soon as I get out from under there, it went like this. Boom. The 4x4s kicked out. The left side of the car was on the ground, and the right side was like up on the jacksail. So the whole truck was like this, and I was like right in that corner, and I'm like, my heart's pounding. I'm like, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm scared. Like,
yeah, I'd be like, I'm done.
Luckily, because I had pulled the tire off already, I put the tire under the side of the truck. So when the truck fell, it landed on the tire. So like towards the back, so I was able to sneak the jack in there and crank it back up and do it over. But I was like, this ain't worth it.
There's like a few of the times like, holy shit, you have some moments you're like, I actually can die.
Yeah, that
like
was
legit,
one of
like
them.
I could legit just die. Those freak accidents are like, oh my god, gone too soon.
Yeah.
Like that could legit happen.
That could have been me right there.
I think I've told on here too. The closest near death experience was cliff jumping. And
You cliff jumped?
Yeah, there was a place, I think it's like Hewitt's Nest in Madison, and they have like designated spots people have been jumping. They're like, just make it to the middle. It's like a 15-foot diameter like circle, and it's, I don't know how deep it goes. I never touched the bottom. Like, just make it to the middle, you're fine. There is this 8-inch like, it's like a cereal bowl where you could like sit around it, and then they just watch people jump in, and then it's just smooth all the way down. But it's like that low underneath the water, and then it's like 20 feet. Well, I kind of a bit of adrenaline junkie where like if I do one, I'm like, all right, let's go a little higher, and I go to and then you do the number one or the highest jump, like, all right, that wasn't bad, what else can I do? So I went and I climbed up like to the highest like part of a hill, and like I can actually jump from here. There's a video of me jumping off in the background. Everyone's not watching that came to do this. A little kid goes, oh my god, he's gonna die.
And Michael's cannonballing on.
And I pencil dive, hit the water, it's weird trying to judge how far you have to jump when you're like
Yeah.
100 feet in the air.
Because
it feels
you
like.
feel like you're
Not
going to
100
land like
feet, but
there,
yeah.
and you actually land like here.
Exactly. Like, all you have to do is really jump a little bit, and that will carry you. It's
Yeah.
kind of like golf. Like, if it's a high hill or something like that, like, you dial down the club. But I hit the water, and my right foot and my right arm slide down this cereal bowl rock. I hit the water and then didn't hurt. I just basically was like a fucking slip and slide. Just went right down. I got up and they're like, how was that? I go, I'm done. We are like, I'm doing the kiddie one where like from me to you, I'm jumping in.
You
kind
came
of
out
thing.
and you
Yeah,
said,
I was like,
who's got toilet paper?
yeah, because I just shit in that toilet bowl. Fucking,
Yeah.
that kid was almost right. He's like,
Yeah.
oh my god, he's
Yeah.
gonna die.
That's
I
nuts.
saw I did
as
not
soon
do
as you
that
hear
here.
that, you probably you're probably like mid-air and be like,
I didn't hear it though, like because I forgot who recorded it,
you just saw it in the video.
and someone goes, "Listen, like he's gonna die."
Oh my god.
That's what you want to hear from something. You're like, I'm pretty safe.
That is scary. So where's it? Steven, he sold his truck, right? So now
Yeah,
you
so
can
he sold his
have
truck.
this.
So that is my dead grandma's car. So
Why
we're-
couldn't you just say? why couldn't you have said anything else but that?
because it'd be weird if we just
Do you
stole
ever
her
like?
car.
If
and-
you like, just like, oh, you're not. No, this is. Oh yeah, that's his car. That is my dead grandma's car.
deceased, is that better?
No, just say that was my grandma's car or something like that.
that was my grandma. Well, I mean, it
Not-
was
oh,
her
yeah,
car.
So that was that's my dead grandma's car.
Yeah, it's my dead grandma's car. That is that's from my dead grandma's condo. We pulled that out. My mom's not gonna like this bit, I'll tell you that.
You started it.
Yeah. No, I want it. So the back of that, and no one can see it in the video, but it's like trifold where you like people change behind it kind of thing.
Sure.
The back of that is it's just black, and I'm gonna
Oh, it's like
hopefully get Steven to do like Fat
Yeah.
Chance on it, and then I want to do like one of those collages where it's like weird things that I've talked about on the show or my interest, and he just
then
like
do, like,
he
a
just
picture.
draws shit everywhere in the back, but in the middle is that Fat Chance.
You should have people sign it with like a gray
Ooh,
Sharpie.
sign is actually a really cool idea.
Like a gray Sharpie. Everyone
You
who
be the
does
first
the
one,
podcast
yeah.
signs it.
I like that. I
way
like that a
it's-
lot,
It's the
yeah.
Fat Chance board.
Fat Chance changing board.
Yeah. Change your life.
Yeah, eventually I'll probably either put it here or maybe behind you, so it looks like you got something behind you. Because I got the baby head, which is terribly placed right now.
What is that even? I've seen it in the.
Steven
Videos before.
was at I want to say Walmart once when I was in college, and he sent me a picture with him wearing it, and it looked funny as fuck. I go, buy me one. And he just sent it to me, and then I had that hanging on my wall in college. It's a really weird decoration.
Kind of. You're like, yeah, this was me.
You have a girl come over like, whose kid is that? I go, I don't know. Walmart's?
Yeah. I don't know. Just found him.
Might get a little Sunday buzz going and grill. Dude, I'm so pumped for this grill.
Dude, they're awesome. I have the Pit Boss. So it's like the knockoff brand of one of the knockoff brands of Traeger.
Traeger, yeah.
But it was cheaper, which was fine with me, and it works just. I'm not going to be cooking for, 800 people.
Yeah.
But I did a couple pork butts on it for Father's Day, and it was like the best.
I
shit
did
ever.
2 pork butts last weekend and then pork belly as well that we've had in the freezer for a while.
Yeah.
I've learned the hard way that you have to like vacuum seal. Obviously, I mean, I know like we do it with venison, vacuum seal the meat.
Yeah.
But it was just in a Ziploc bag. It was so freezer burnt. We thawed it out and I smoked it with the pork butt. And I'm like,
Did you
all right,
use
this.
that?
Yeah. And now I don't have to use this. I have something I can use with my phone now, which is great. Can you do that on the? Yeah. I really like that. But
Yeah, it was nice because I had to it took 16 hours and I did it the day of Father's Day. So I got up at 3 a.m, put it on, and then I was sitting on the couch and I could wake up every couple hours and look at it and see what the temps were and stuff, and then I was good. So that was nice.
this is the first time I've actually had the garage completely open doing this.
Yeah, people are driving past what the
It looks like when I'm setting up, it looks like if I just put a couch
what you
here,
should
like I'm
do?
doing softcore porn.
You should put casting couch,
Yeah.
a sign at the garage, and then leave it open, and then shoot it this way, and then people drive past, be like, "What The fuck,
Dude, you've
everyone
had
would
some
see
good
it.
ideas. That'd be a good one. Just
all
put a
for it.
couch here.
Yeah, just a black couch.
But casting couch faces the other way and just getting everyone's reactions in the back.
Yeah.
Dude, that would be hysterical.
And then you gotta get like a fake chick, like a doll, like the head
next to me
with
or
the
something like
hair,
that?
with the hair like hanging back off the couch, so people are driving past like, holy fuck.
Well, I'm gonna write that down right now because we are definitely gonna be doing that soon. That'll be season 4. Season 4 will just be casting couch
Casting
episodes.
couch. What's another good one? You gotta get your car wrapped and do fake taxi.
I have.
I'm gonna stop because people are gonna. Think that
People
I
know what you like on
No,
Pornhub now.
someone just told me. This was all scripted before. This.
Yeah, what is
Michael
fake
told me to
taxi?
say
Yeah.
this. He told me to say this.
Yeah, none of this is actually freelance talking. I script all hour of material. Another trip
practiced
in the
for
bag.
a long time.
Dude, I my brain just goes blank when I'm actually trying to find an app
It's
on my
Sunday.
phone.
How do you think I feel now? We were at the Verizon store and the guy was like, "Yeah, we'll just transfer all your apps over." I'm like, "Whatever." We're sitting there and it says like, it's gonna be like 32 minutes to transfer all of it. I'm like, "Is this it? Like, is that the last thing?" He goes, "Yeah, that's about it, and then you can get out of here." I'm like, "All right, cancel that shit. I'll do it when I get home. I'll just re-download all the ones I want."
Yeah, I'm starting to remember when we were younger and you got like, did you ever have an iPod Touch? Yeah, so when you first get the iPod Touch,
Download
every single game. You
All
got
those
16 pages. You
Yeah,
got
the
like 90
wallpaper
wallpapers
apps,
and
yeah.
stuff like that. Now I have like, I hate having apps. Like I try and organize it, but my apps aren't even fun anymore. It's Target, GroupMe, Anchor, Sports Clips. I use Sports Clips more than anything. Not really, but
Is that for your haircuts?
yeah, because you had to, during the pandemic, you had to start signing in to get a haircut and then letting them know you were outside so they were ready for you.
I haven't gotten a haircut like
Well,
that.
Josh's mom does
Well, I
it for
haven't
you.
paid for a haircut
Yeah.
in almost 8 years now. It'd be nuts.
You've been dating Jocelyn for 8 years?
Just
That's
about.
disgusting.
A couple more months.
I asked Joss, I think she probably told you, but I asked,
If you're gonna get married to her.
no, for her dad's number.
Oh yeah, we were.
So-
I was actually
Yeah.
talking to him yesterday about it because I was like, I'm going on to Michael's podcast tomorrow. I was like, you should come with me. He's like, really? Yeah, let's do it. But
He's drunk,
We were all
yeah,
drinking.
yeah.
So then I didn't even text him today.
I
to
had a
see, but
weird feeling like there's a small chance he comes with, and I would have been so fine for it.
That would have been cool.
I
But you
do-
gotta have like my one teacher come too. He's really fucking weird though.
That's fine with me.
He's gonna watch this, but he literally like. I just have to say it now, but so the first day of class, we're like doing BIM on the computer, so we're drawing on the computer,
Yeah.
and I like had a question. He comes over, and he like is next to me, and I'm sitting in this chair, and I can just like feel him, like he's just
Like
there.
breathing down your neck.
And all of a sudden, I feel like this cold rush on my shoulder, like right here, and I hear. And then he looks at me and he goes, "You smell like oil." And I was like, "What the fuck?" I was like, "Are you serious?" And I was like, "Yeah, I was working on a job site all day long. Of course I'm going to smell like shit." And then 2 days ago, we're talking about something else. I can't remember what it was. It was something stupid like, oh, at our Christmas party, he licked someone in the face.
Just cause?
Just walked up to him, said, "Hey,"
I don't know if I want him on here then.
licks him right across the face.
It's gonna be like licking the
So
microphone.
I'm like talking shit to him in class, and then all of a sudden I just feel this bear paw grab me on the face like this and like start pulling my chair backwards, and I'm like reaching, and I'm like, "Oh my god!" I thought he was for sure gonna lick my face, but he didn't, thankfully.
He's a really weird guy.
Yeah.
He might like come here and be like, Chad was here last. Dude, all I think about
You
when
never
you
know.
said you smell like oil is that SpongeBob, like, you like Krabby Patties, don't you, Squidward? That's fucking awesome. Yeah, no, I really want, fuck it, we'll have
You gotta
SpongeBob
have, like,
on and
that's how you'll go viral. It's like
well,
even
I mean,
more viral.
yeah,
It's like
then-
have a guy like the picture is just you like scared, and this guy is just licking your face.
yeah, I'm not. Oh, I don't want to start doing like clickbaity bullshit.
Yeah,
but
you got to pay to play.
I know I gotta play the game, but
why don't you just become a professional boxer all of a sudden?
Yeah, why not? Yeah, who the fuck? I'm not fighting you. I'll get my ass handed to me. I can't fight.
I'm getting old and fat.
I'm good with my words. I'll make you mentally I'll cry. I won't cry. I'll make you
laugh.
cry. Yeah, I'll
laugh.
Mentally break you down, but I'm not gonna physically break you down. There's no way. I don't work out to fight. It's a kind of I work out to look good naked. That's about it.
Prove it.
No. By the way, do you like the pumpkin tits?
Oh yeah. Did you carve it yet?
No, I was
supposed to open it.
Supposed to. Well, I got the seeds out. I made pumpkin seeds.
Oh. Joss is carving pumpkins on Tuesday. This is the first year I'm not gonna have to do it because I refused finally.
I tried cutting that with just a regular knife was hard enough. I'm like, I need the carving knives. I'm like, I don't want to fucking do this, but I think I have. I want to maybe put Fat Chance on there and then throw a candle in there and just
spray paint it.
Yeah,
just fucking spray paint it. It's so much easier.
But this is my fall decor.
It looks nice.
This is in my head. Because I took a week off for episodes between the end of season 2 and season 3. And season 3, in my head, I'm like, all right, you're gonna redecorate the set a bit. You're gonna get some fall things in here. This is all I did. Is I got a fucking pumpkin and took the seeds out. And I went and got that, but it's not even in the set. I'm supposed to I want to wear all band T-shirts, but I didn't get any. Well, I have 2, but they're huge. I gotta wash and dry them. So this is my my attempt at.
What even is that?
It's a company called Whiskey Riff. So they.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
so it's all they just promote a bunch of country artists.
Logo, yeah.
I like a lot of their clothing.
You should just do one season where you have to buy those weird T-shirts from Walmart, the ones that are
Dude, that's basically all I have. Is I have the TJ Maxx, Marshalls,
me too,
cartoon T-shirts.
Or
that's all I did for season 2.
This is one of the nicest shirts I have, and it's because Joss bought it when she was. I don't even know where that's from. But
I'm gonna say Charleston, South Carolina.
That's what I was gonna say.
But where was I going with this? So I think we're only a half hour through. This isn't that bad. At some point, we might have to cut it off early because we do have to go get a grill. Thank God it's.
And your dad's here.
Fuck me. He's just gonna talk.
It's been real.
Yeah. So this is over now. He's gonna pull his truck up. He's gonna leave it on and be a fucking cunt about it. And
he's gonna.
I don't know, but I'll ask. I want to ask you because I never got to ask you it for when you were episode 5. Do you know you're still one of the top videos? I told you this. Yeah.
I just looked the other day because I was like, I better still be up. At the
you
top.
are. I think.
I don't know why though.
I think you're 4 or 5.
It was probably the poop story.
The poop story.
Yeah.
I need to go back and clip because I wasn't doing TikTok then. I need to go back and clip some more of ours, and Gaines as well because both those videos have done very well. And throw those on the poop story, definitely, dude. You've had a lot of good ideas. You're 3 for 3.
Just wait, I'll be 4 for 4.
I want to ask you the season 2 question, and then I think I'm not. I want to ask season 3's question to you before everything's over.
Did you already asked me this the other night? The questionnaire.
Yeah.
I can't do that.
You have to do it.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
All right, fine. I don't even remember what it was.
You're gonna have to knock on the front door. So the question for season 2 was what's something you turned 26 in February.
Yeah.
So, which by the way, you lied to them, the audience. You said you were 26 already. But what is something you have to do before you turn 26? Something you always wanted to do, or something that you you can do.
Know. I want to go hunt out west.
So you have to do that in the next 4 months.
Yeah.
It's not bad. I like that one. I also like how quickly you answer that question. Some people are I gotta think about it. I'm like, right away something you want to do or you just have to do.
Yeah, that's how I wake up every morning. Just kidding. I wake up every morning usually with a headache.
Crabby, yeah.
Lay on the couch for 3 hours, and then I finally get the power to want to go do something, and then I work on it all night long because I want to finish it, and it's
I hate
stupid.
if you start a project I hated that I pissed me off that I cleaned this garage. Doesn't look like it anymore because other people live here. But I didn't have a ton of time. And I was like, I hate that I can't finish it. I want to like do the whole thing. By the way, do you know anyone that wants a grill? I got to get rid of 2 of them.
Put them on the curb. Actually, we could throw them in my truck and I'll put them on my curb because I could literally put a piece of dog poop on the end of my driveway and someone will take it.
Really?
Yes. There's a guy that drives through our neighborhood with a trailer like once or twice a week and just grabs all the junk and just takes it to the scrapyard. It's kind of nice.
That's
weird.
nice. Yeah, it's weird. Yeah.
Very weird.
Dude, you got some weird friends, man.
He's not my friend. I don't even
you
know
know
him.
some weird people.
I don't know him either. I just see him.
Well,
I'm on the neighborhood watch.
You're on the neighborhood watch?
I am the neighborhood watch.
You are?
No.
Is that? Do you guys have one in your neighborhood?
I don't know. I don't really talk to a lot of people.
I know
Anytime
that.
shit goes down, though, I kind of feel like I'm always right there. Like the other day, I fell asleep on the couch. And
Well, you're on
woke
a
up.
corner. Like, it's where
Kinda,
people
yeah.
meet. Yeah.
I saw there was this weird truck like parked in front of my neighbor's house. Never saw it, and the guy was sitting in the passenger seat. Some like, he might have been like Hmong or something. And it's like dark, and I was just coming back from the liquor store, and I back into my driveway. So I like pulled and like put my headlights at his car, and then backed in. And that's when I saw him, and I'm like, that guy's kind of suspicious or whatever.
Yeah.
So I go on the couch, I'm watching TV, starting to, like, fall asleep. And I wake up to flashing lights and the dog's fucking at the door with hair on the back of his neck standing up. And I wake up, I look outside. There's like 5 squad cars down my street. They're ripping this guy out of the car, fucking putting him on the ground, pulling stuff out of his pockets. The cop grabs like a baggie out of his pocket and chucks it on the ground. And they're like scooping him up. They threw him in the car. Then next thing comes in the tow truck. Tow truck scoops up his truck and they were gone. Like,
So you have no idea.
quick. Yeah, like I was going to go over to the cop and be like, but like, it's kind of cool though because like me and my neighbors, like we're all standing outside, like at the end of our driveways, just watching it all go down.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I want to know what's going on. And I was,
By the way, that is the only time it's appropriate, I think, to just like stop and look at that kind of shit. I hate when people do it on the fucking road.
yes, like
Oh
if it's
my
in
God.
front of my house, I want to know what's going on.
Exactly.
Because the other day we were walking through the woods, me and Joss with the dog. And I had Luke off his leash. He's running around, having fun.
Is he decent off his leash now?
Yeah. And then, so he like stops and he like does one of these, and I'm like, Luke, come here. And then I go walk over towards him and these 2 ladies are like walking towards us in the woods. So I grab Luke, I put his collar on him quick, and we're talking to these people. And as this lady gets closer, like she looked like someone took sandpaper and just like got a bunch of little spots, like, and she was like raw, like scabs everywhere.
Ooh.
I'm like, oh my God.
Like meth addict kind of?
Yeah. Like walking into the woods at dark to go and I don't know. I'm like, Josh,
Shoot up with the
wear
tree people?
I can't wear Crocs in the woods anymore.
Dude, that's scary.
I know.
I saw,
I live in a great neighborhood.
yeah.
They're like all pretty, I think what, $700,000 houses, I would say.
I think it's multi-million.
Somewhere around there.
The dirty stylist.
I live in New Berlin.
Giving out your location.
I live in New Berlin. Or
I
Greenfield.
there was the other day at the gym. Speaking of creepy people, I swear to God, I didn't think I know what happens, but I think I actively saw a guy like try and record a girl, and I was like, I wasn't sure. So like he was just I think you just assume like an older white guy is gonna be pretty fucking creepy, but
It's gonna be us.
he stretches. Like, that's all he does at the gym. So he'll go, I'm dead serious, he'll go to, like, the lat pull-down machine, and then he'll just hang there.
Yep.
And then he's got his foot up on the, like, he takes up every machine to stretch out his fucking legs. And at one point, he's sitting backwards on, like, that lat pull-down machine. I'm like, what are you
Holding
doing?
his phone with his butt cheeks.
Holding it with one arm, stretching, and then his phone is like this. I'm like, no one holds their phone like that. And I looked, I'm like, and then it was a dark screen. And so I don't know if you can record and have, like, your phone off or something like that. But I swear to God, I watched this guy the rest of the time. I looked like the creep then, staring at him.
Yeah.
I'm like, you do this again? I then had, like, playing out scenarios in my head where if I, like, legit saw it, to grab his phone and just, like, bash it against the machine. I'm like, I almost wanted it to happen. I don't want it to happen to the girl at all, but I wanted just to be like, take his phone, bash it, and like, get the fuck out.
Dude, I've seen those videos where like the girls confront the people.
Yeah.
Like at Walmart or whatever, like, you have a video of me on your phone, and the guys are like so embarrassed and like
so
show me your phone, and they show them, and it's like a video like zoomed right up on their butt.
Yeah, it's.
I haven't been caught yet. Every time I see those, I get nervous.
Yeah, I got. Jesus.
I probably have so many videos of you on my phone.
Probably, I got a few of you, pumpkin tits. Oh, it's Penny. I think Penny makes an appearance every episode.
What, does she like come in here?
She did once. She usually so it's usually the garage is half cocked and calm down, and they'll go for a walk and she like sniffs in. One time she ran in here and I'm always worried that someone's gonna.
You use the weirdest words.
What? Half cocked?
Door's half cocked, and sometimes she just sniffs in.
She did.
You're gonna have to clip this because my facial reactions when you're saying words is funny.
Oh, I'll clip it. I'll get all of it. I'll see if maybe I can get you to post one of these videos too.
I have quite the following. I don't know.
Quite the following. Okay, let's do the infamous questionnaire.
I just did.
I know. Yeah, but you did it when the cameras weren't on you. Everyone has to hear the questions.
My ass is starting to hurt. You need to get chairs with backs.
Oh, I know. That is like the number one thing I want to get. I found these two at.
Dude, I can get you 2 shitty chairs from.
I'm debating now if I want to get
restore.
like a sofa. Not like a sofa, but like a food.
I knew it. I knew it.
I told you she's coming.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the lady.
No.
You were talking about the dog the whole time? How's it going?
Hi.
That's
You're
okay.
good. This is her
Hi.
limelight.
She probably smells my dog.
Hi, Penny.
Hi. How's it going? How's it going?
She loves being in here.
The owner just left.
No. Penny, come here.
Do you hear that?
Yeah.
Is it a half hamster?
Sounds like a monkey.
Yeah. Guinea pig.
Hey, can we finish this and then I'll come say hi to you? Thank you.
Hi. Hi. Hi, good girl. Hi. Who's that? Who is that?
Come here. Come on.
She's like, oh, whoa!
Okay, get over
We're
here.
good.
Come on. Sorry.
No, you're fine.
All the cameras go
No,
down.
I'm not here. Let's go.
So that technically is my nightmare that all of a sudden everything goes. But it was just the
That'd be a good video, though.
yeah,
It'd
it'd
be
also be
last.
really expensive.
Yeah. Aren't
no.
they warranted?
It's no, just the charging cable came out, thank God. All right, so we're gonna do the questionnaire.
But how about this?
What?
Let's change it up. How about I ask you the questionnaire?
No.
Yes.
No.
This is not fair. I'm doing you a favor.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I am.
Because I have to narrow. There's like 1,000 questions. You know, I'm not gonna ask all of them.
Okay, give me 5.
I'm gonna give you 10,
7. We'll meet them almost in the
12,
7.5.
13.
I might answer all of them too.
You're gonna. So basically, as you know, you have a girlfriend of 8 years, but let's find who your ideal person is.
What?
You know exactly what we're doing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I thought you.
I wanna get, like-
I thought you wanted me to give you a name.
No,
I can't do
no,
that.
yeah, I know.
You already
can't.
know who it is.
I know. I'm flattered. Okay, so real quick, guys or girls?
Really?
All right, blonde or brunette? Ready? Blonde or brunette?
Blonde.
Taller or shorter than you?
Shorter.
More or less money?
More.
Smarter or dumber than you?
Dumber. No, I changed it. Smarter.
Small town or big town?
Small town.
Act more country or more city?
Country.
Go out or stay in?
Stay in.
Ass or tits?
Both, please. Thank you. Can I have some more?
Tattoos, no tattoos.
Tattoos.
Travel or homebody?
Home.
Frugal or generous with their money?
Generous.
Only child or large family?
Large family.
More or less social?
That me?
Yeah.
How about even? Equal.
It's not how this game works. You got to pick one.
More.
Okay. Alcohol or weed?
Alcohol.
PC or Mac?
Mac.
Reality TV or sitcoms?
Sitcoms.
Comedy or romance?
Comedy.
More or less horny than you?
More.
Vodka or tequila?
Tequila.
Tells the waiter to send the food back or just shuts up and eat it?
Tells the waiter to send the food back.
Funnier than you or not?
No.
Older or
Really,
younger?
Really hard. Younger.
Dogs or cats?
Dogs.
Books or movies?
Movies.
Cooks or cleans?
Both.
Religious, non-religious?
I don't. Doesn't matter. I'm not religious, I guess. So.
Conservative or liberal? I'm going to guess by the hunting hat, you're going to go liberal. Small wedding, big wedding?
Big wedding.
High or low body count? Are they experienced in bed or not?
Low body count, but know what they're doing.
Well, that's not how any of these questions were meant to be answered, but good job, Chad.
Nailed
We
it.
will do it better as the season continues, but
Are you kidding me? That was good.
it wasn't bad. But a lot of times you said both, neither.
Well, yeah, because those were good both questions, though. Like ass or tits. Yeah, I'll have both, please.
But if you had to have one, it's a bunch of either or questions. It's not
if
either
I
or
had
both.
to have one, then I don't want either. Actually, never mind. I probably want an ass. now that I think of it. Whatever.
Oh, yeah.
I tried.
Would you rather have, like, super jacked arms or abs?
Arms.
Yeah, I would too.
Because you have a shirt on most of the time anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
Unless you're in
But
California
it
or
also,
something.
I think it looks kind of weird.
Yeah, but if you had like a shredded six-pack and like toothpicks as arms,
It's really weird.
people would be like, that guy does too many sit-ups.
But also, like, that's like skinny fit. That doesn't fucking count.
Yeah.
Also, if you had to have, like, a girl just has an absolute donk, like the nicest turd cutter you've ever seen, or just the biggest tits, you had to have one or the other. Which one are you taking?
Ass.
Yeah. I think it looks unproportional if a girl
Yes.
is
Flat on the back.
flat in the back,
And
and
all of a
it
sudden-
looks like they're gonna tip over.
Yes. Yes. Or like it's
They look
just,
sturdy
they can't
when it's
sleep.
in the
How
back.
do you sleep?
I don't either. I don't either.
There's
I
no
have no idea.
contour, so like your back is completely flat into your bed. Or
Do
you
they just
roll
go to the
over,
side then?
And then you're like this. Like, but it feels like you're doing a backflip.
Dude, imagine running with just absolute pumpkin tits.
You gotta wear a chin guard.
You might get concussed.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well.
That would suck.
What time is it? Because we gotta go get this grill. Do you know? Did you season your grill when you went and when you got yours? Because they're like, you need to season it before you go. So I'm gonna.
I did.
It's an hour of just burning wood.
Yeah.
Or pellets.
Pellets are cheap though.
Yeah. Well, I got 2 free giant bags, like a cookbook and all this stuff from it. It's gonna be assembled when we get there.
Oh, they're putting it together.
Yeah.
So do you have ratchet straps?
My dad does in his truck.
I have none because I didn't load my truck up with all my stuff yet.
That's fine, but we'll grab some. But we have to go. So I just opened. You can finish it. This will be a short episode to start out season 3. Chad, do you have any final words? Look into the camera and say something nice about me.
No.
Yes.
You go first.
See,
See, it's hard, isn't it?
it's so hard. I don't like being nice to people's faces. I like being nice
You're
behind
looking at
the
the
scenes.
camera. I'm not even here.
Say something nice about Chad. Chad. Like, do you want something genuinely nice? And then will you say something genuinely nice?
Probably not.
But you can't.
I was gonna say exactly what you say.
Exactly. All right. Thanks for coming and doing this, Pumpkin Tits.
Yep. No
All right.
problem.
Let's go
Thanks
get a
for
grill.
having me.